everywhere. Rotten food. Like, don't eat rotten food, guys. Wooden crate. I'll take it.
There will come many a time, O worshipful tormentor, that you will have to comfort a faithless unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next. Or perhaps even more distastefully, you may be faced with the dying accolade of a wretched god, keen to shriek the blasted afterlife awaiting them. The Lord of the Rack grants us a great many powers, but altering the moral velocity of a soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for a sinful place, no matter their final oh my god. You know what I'm trying to say. However, it would do much more harm than good to tell them this. Ilmater does not forbid them speaking of untruth, no matter how polite society deems the act. If it would spare the dying wretch some suffering as they pass, then tell them that the weeping god awaits them with his balming embrace. Make them believe whatever torment their soul bears in the realms beyond, it remembers not their body, so spare them at least this final passing moment from hardship. Perhaps the hardest suffering to ail is that which dulls but does not pang. Weariness sits deep within one's soul, but it casts its mirroring net across the surface, dampening all irate thoughts and feelings in its wake. Malice of this sort. Oh my God. Malice of this sort can rot the heart if left to fester, but must be eradicated carefully. Above all else, the wary soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not assume, do not impose. Simply avail yourself as a tool to the wary. Let them know you can be used however they might need. Alright, throw a bomb at it. A second. Hold on, let me explore. Unless we just go around. Oh, we just go around. Maybe.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
I don't have a disarm tool.
Guess I'll disarm it. 20. Okay. Oh, I have a plus 10, so as long as I don't fuck up that will be okay. Yeah, we're good. 28.
Miracles of the Outer City.
Don't give me trouble now.
Okay. I got a 1. Nah, I'm booty. Okay, we're good. What the fuck's in here? Elixir of growth movement, or the hell is that I said.
Oh. Okay, we can get back here.
No, we can't. We can't.
Chest. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, there are people down here.
Can't risk being in open view.
So there's not any of these.
I'm gonna put a Starium back.
A weapon, my
You can stay back here if you want. I'm gonna walk up to him
Yeah, I mean, they're not instantly enemies, so. I'll sit back here for now.
Oh, they are instantly enemies.
They are
Okay.
enemies. Okay.
Flower key.
Field report, Death Stalker. What did I say? Field report, Death Stalker. I can't read it. Aspirant Dolor is talented. If a touch careless, the dagger he discarded lurks within these caves somewhere. Though I know not where. I can smell it. The fear musk from his kills
Someone was
stand in the air
arranging
after
these
the act,
corpses.
because he let
What
them
for?
marinate first. They stand lie-lit.
Clown's severed torso.
Colourful torso torn and butchered.
Poison fills their limbs
Hello,
with lead,
Troubles.
knowing only two perfect facts. They are going to die. There's nothing they can do about it. Oh, okay, so... Okay. So these were what killed... Father, what's his name?
I found a clown's severed torso, so...
Oh, cool. We're slowly piecing together that one guy.
What is this?
Breaker Light Oops.
Oh, it can cast... Stillmaker can cast hold person.
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorgan.
Okay, we can go down there. I'm gonna explore more here. I think I looted all these bodies.
I think
Wow.
these were the people Father Lorgan was trying to help.
This letter
Look
is
at these
written in
people. These poor people.
This letter is written in the careful but erratic hand of a newly learned writer. Mum says I need to say thank you, more so thank you. Thank you for telling off that nasty woman who was shouting all those nasty things at me. That's 3 times I've wrote thank you, now 4, so I think Mum will be happy. One more thing, did you see my teddy anywhere? I think I dropped it during the shouting. Oh.
Please, Father Lorgan, Rector Giannis. If you have any food to spare, our stomachs yell on that like kick dogs. Carrots, apples, we'll even crunch on an onion if that's what you got. Yours, Soldier Soldrin.
Did it just collapse behind us? Oh.
I sure hope it did.
No. Okay, it did. Hello? What's this? Oh wait, we're like all the way from the little town now. Go up here.
More grass. I can never get to it.
Okay, we all suck.
Oh, look at the book.
Something over there.
Gold and grease bottle.
He wants some fluff piece about the heroic steel watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not. We are, and I am. It's my editor who seems to have forgotten. Mr. Needle's gotten pally with that Lord Gortash. Suddenly can't sing his praises highly enough. Seems like everything we write needs Gortash's approval. Can't recognise my own work by the time they're done editing. At the Gazette's print house, though it's in the lower city, so you'll need to get past the gates first. Come to think of it, you remind me of someone he was writing a piece about. You, might want to speak to him about that. Set the record straight before the ink is dry, so to speak. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some edits to make.
Of course.
Forget it. Where did that? Okay, that's next.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
What? Are you scared?
Look at you. You're exhausted.
The missus and I have been dreaming about the city. No more sleeping rough. Didn't expect to find it locked down tighter than a watch.
Looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are gone. Damned coronation.
Okay, so is this guy's place up here?
Right. Hear me
Oh,
out.
find a use for the flower key. Okay.
Ceres's caress. Also,
I found so many victims for
You're not
Cazador here.
staying in a
They're the
brothel.
kind of people no one would ever miss.
Great. Oops. Oh, okay. We weren't being watched. I just have a tendency to fucking clean everything I see.
We have time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
I should speak up.
You don't mind if I just walk past you, do you, sir? Okay. You got a ladder.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Guessing it'd be this. Oh! Hammer. Surgery kit.
Blood-stained parchment.
Two hands, two of them. More needed, not enough. Must cover myself in glory to be covered in blood. More.
Messy splatters of deep red-brown adorn this scrap of parchment. Those wishing to face the dread Lord's tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal must slay the targets on this list and frame the corpses as a murder by the cult of the Absolute. Bring the victim's hand as proofs of the killing. Walk in blood. Aspirant. Yeah, probably. Duke Belen Stillmain. Elf Song Tavern, Lower City. Killed. Father Lorcan. Open Hands Temple, Rivington. Killed. Dribbles the Clown. Circus of the Last Days, Rivington. Killed. Alexander Rainforest.
shit.
Office near the counting house, Lower City. Killed.
Found a body.
Frank. Oh, alright.
I know
Frank
this
Pear
key.
Tree. Abode
It's
near
identical to the one held by that
Folier's
corpse in the
Fireworks,
tunnels.
Lower City. Killed. Cora Highberry. Large home near Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Baldur's Mouth Gazette, Lower City. Not killed. Figaro Pennygood. Facemaker's Fashion, Lower City. Not killed. Chef Rovier. Of Song Tavern Kitchen, Lower City. Not killed. Nessalicia. Blushing Mermaid near Lower City. Not killed. Vera fucking something. Van Thamper. Very Van Thamper. Van Thamper Villa. Upper City. Not killed. Frederick Hun. Hun House. Upper City. Not killed. Taking that with me.
There's also a torn
These
paper.
tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
This letter's torn and stained, and some of the words are indescribable. Take the ... ist, find the V, and make them offerings in his name. Bring their ends to the prove your worth, become of the highest accord.
This is the balcony right here. We can go on that rooftop and get down that way.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more needed.
Guys.
It's not for the master, it's for me.
Oh.
I spent 100 years eating rats
Oh.
and dogs. Soon,
Astarion?
I'll be able to feast.
Starian.
I want someone there, ready for me.
And once the mass is done and our Lord
Oh,
grants
he's
us
not
freedom,
granting you freedom.
I can celebrate by drinking
He's
them
sacrificing
dry.
y'all.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Of course that's why he came crawling back. He wants to ascend with the rest of us.
You're not
He heard
sending,
about the
man.
ritual and the power our master will grant us. So he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
Astarion
You
tells
always
them
were
what
an idiot,
what's actually gonna happen.
Petras.
Oh, damn. Oh! Oh! Okay, sorry.
Is he hiding? Tell me!
Oh.
Please!
You heard them. Tell me what I need to know. Now!
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time, hidden from us all.
I'm going to stop Cazador.
What the hell's happened to you, Astarion? What are you?
I'm more than what I was. And I'm not afraid of anything anymore. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I'm the only person who can stop him. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Are you? You're
Try it. Try it, lady. You will die instantly.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them. Yes, and they'll be trembling in fear when they tell him. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves.
I just want to hear all the options here.
I mainly more than anything just want to hear the 4th one.
Yeah, that's the reason I saved. I just want to hear all the options.
Trust me, I'd rather slaughter someone else's family, but if that's what it takes. And it's not like their sweet innocence. They brought Cazador just as many victims as I did.
Did they shoot the same chick?
You're not getting sentimental, are you? I thought you were with me on this.
I didn't say I wasn't.
Then you'll help me in this. Oh, nothing would make me happier. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
I want to hear all the options really quickly.
Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador? Well, thank you, darling. But there's nothing to be afraid of. We're a team, after all. We are a team, aren't we? You are still with me? Then we'll deal with it. It can't be worse than everything else we've faced. And now we know he's skulking beneath. All right.
Okay. What were the other options? There
I
was
don't
one
remember.
I wanted to see.
Well, yes. Technically, only I will ascend and gain the ritual's power. We are a team, aren't we? You are still with me?
Well, he moved out awful quick.
Then you'll help me in this. And now we... All right. Let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
I don't know what the other options are. I just want to look.
Looking ahead, no one back home will ever believe this.
Worst of all, they don't know their The only 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him. And take that power.
He's probably just
for
gonna say,
ourselves.
I would assume he's probably just gonna say something like, I'm tired of running away from, you know, or something with this.
And spend every day looking over my shoulder, waiting for someone to grab me and drag me back to the shadows? No. I won't spend eternity as a fugitive. I need to end this.
Okay.
Besides, I'll need something to protect me from the sun if things don't work out with our parasite friends. This ritual could set me free. And you want what's best for me, surely.
Starian. I don't know. The fact that Raphael was even like a little wary of this. A fucking devil was wary of this ritual and said that it probably wasn't gonna be a good thing. That should raise a ton of red flags.
Yeah.
Like, he said this is something that the lands have never seen. Like, this is the first ritual of its kind. Like, this can't... Cazador is sacrificing all of his spawn. And I don't know if it was ever mentioned how many he has. I would assume
7.
it's more than just the 7.
That's all I think he needs.
No, I would assume it's a lot more than 7. Like, all of his spawn? I don't know. I would assume this man has like a vampiric army. But, I don't know. If he just has 7, and he only needs 7 to complete the ritual, that's still a lot of people. Like...
Yeah. Who is walking?
I think it's just... We're next to water. It kind of sounds like boats. Like rocking. But I don't know. It seems like what I've learned so far from this game is everyone's main goal is like, in the end we find out that it's fucking shitty, basically. Like with Shar, she stole Shadowheart away from her parents, completely just wiped her memory, fed her all these lies, and like formed her into her perfect worshipper, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then Karlach's whole thing, she was held as a slave in Avernus for, I think, a decade. And then she got free, but then she has her engine that fucks up, and we find out we can't do anything about it. You know, unless she returns to Avernus and makes herself a slave again. So that's not good. Will, you know, he's in a pact with a devil. So that's also not good. Um, Gale, he is a ticking time bomb, literally. Minthara, I don't know yet. Uh, Lizelle, she found out she was worshipping her queen that was like a fraud and shit and rebelled. Like everyone is just, everything seems to not be what it seems, you know? So I'm sure if a devil is wary about this dude, that this ritual is it probably will make him powerful, but like it's probably gonna take his fucking soul or something, and he's not gonna be at all the same person that he was. I would assume that would be like what it does. 'Cause like if a devil's wary of it, dude, that can't be good at all. Like especially if Cazador is doing it. He's already an evil bastard. What does he have to lose? Like like nothing. Bro probably doesn't have a soul. Not one to begin with. But you know.
The only thing he'd have to
Then you'll
lose.
help me in this. Nothing would make me happier. And now we know he's
I'll see how I
beneath
feel
his
when it comes
palace.
down to the wire
We
and
can
the
take
choice
hunt
is like
to Cazador.
being made.
All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
When it comes down to it, I'll see how I feel about everything, cause I'm not sure about all
Right
that
tool will
yet.
do the trick.
I didn't mean to.
Your lockpicking is
I didn't mean to
attracting
click it. Calm down. Jesus Christ, dude.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Does that excuse being rude? Excluding folk? Come off it. They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute. So did I. Let me show you.
Okay.
Pleasure doing business.
We gotta be careful on the rest of our gold. How much we
bunch
got?
of
4,000.
martyrs
I gotta
would
sell
be
some of my
happy to
wares
see a
soon.
trader.
Maybe that's what I'll do. Okay, you just sell some fish.
Charessa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle.
Yeah, my team is
Dancing, dinner,
Give it a second so I can fucking see. Okay, I'm gonna end my recording and save here, and then, you know what, actually, maybe we'll sleep.
den of
Let's go to
decadent
camp and just do like a partial rest at camp. See if anything comes up new. If we get like dialogue or something.
I'm
Oh,
just
Will
a
had the
cat.
explanation.
Please,
The cat's
talk
talking
to
now.
Yenna.
Okay, the cat's scared of us.
Why are you so nosy? Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me. Please don't.
Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood. I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
Okay.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say. Nonsense. Stelmane was no less worthy of life or success because she was disabled. Her death is
that's
no
not what I was
blessing.
saying.
It is a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, he must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
Oh, hello? What
It is
the
the
fuck?
smell that strikes you first. Spiced ceremonial oils cut
Orin,
through
go
the copper
away!
tang of blood. In the candlelight, Zevlor might almost be
Oh,
sleeping.
shit!
His empty eyes stare. His lips slack around a curl of parchment, poking through like a yellow tongue.
I think
A
we
message.
missed saving him. I read on it, and it said we couldn't do it until we. What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry, Zevlor. Such tender trappings you use to make your followers think themselves safe. This flesh bag was a pet of yours, was he not? He made a fine canvas for my blades. His screams the sweetest chorus. To witness my slaughter is an honor, but this is only the beginning. Soon, soon you will look upon such spectacles of devastation. Baal's vision wrote by my unholy hands. What idol might I make of you? What whatever. You will be my masterpiece, or in the red. Zevlor, no. Oh, well, get this shit out of my fucking camp. Someone burn it! Get her stupid painting out of my camp.
Okay. Will do.
Now this will hurt.
Are you trying to burn it? Did you burn it?
I tried.
You can't burn it.
No.
I never met Zevlor. But the way his people spoke of him. Hatred. But grief as well. For the man they thought he was. He betrayed them. but only in the hopes of saving them. It will comfort the others little to know that.
Never wanted the easy path.
Gods, poor Zevlor. Even good intentions can lead us down deadly paths.
Desperation is the obverse of wisdom. Zevlor was always destined to fail his people, and to fail us.
A cruel end. I wouldn't have wished that for Zevlor, no matter his failings.
You wish to consult me?
After all he'd been through, Zevlor did not It is unsettling to know we have such eyes as Orrin's upon our party. Sorry, I didn't ask why you sought me out. Do you need anything of me?
Well, I was told that you couldn't save Zevlor until, like, Act 3, but I guess either maybe it was a timed event or something, I don't know. Oh, hello? You're in a... oh. Hi, Emperor.
Hi, bud.
What's good, man?
What's up?
How did you... Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. Its rebellion against Orrin and Gortash has been fierce, even as it executes their final orders. Once those orders are complete, there is a good chance it will break free.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
Oh?
Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Indeed. Duke Stelmane, or as I knew her, Berlin, when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, Everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate the offer. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
What? I'm just making sure that the game doesn't think I'm being sarcastic. Okay.
You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position regarding your physical form. I know it is no easy choice for you.
Are you done with the conversation?
We will have a far better time ridding the city of Gortash if you accept just a touch of illithidness. Not to mention the Elder Brain itself. Our chances against it greatly improve the more illithid we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you. You have shown me great empathy. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again.
You done with the conversation now? Because it told me
I need to focus. And
yeah,
so do you.
Thank you for watching. As usual, from the Rock's channel, it'll be in the description of the video, on my channel page, and in the end cards. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.